Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love forecast for the first half of March from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind throughout and take from this reading what makes sense for you personally and release what doesn't. I'll be using these 4 decks, 2 of my own, 1 by Mystic Moon, and this Love Journey deck is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. So what I've done is I've pre-shuffled from all decks, and we'll go ahead and choose a card from the top. And I have no idea what's on top. We're all going to find out together. I wanted to take a look at the darker shades of your love connection as well as the lighter aspects of it. This is part 1 of your reading. So if it happens to resonate with you, I'd love to see you over on my Patreon page for part 2 for the extended reading, and that link, all links will be down below also if you're interested in your own personal private reading. So let's get right into this. All right, so we'll start with the Shadows and Secrets message. The darker shade of love and relationships. We have somebody who's coming through as two-faced, insincere, deceitful, talks about you behind your back, pretends to be your friend, and stabs you in the back by sleeping with your significant other. Take any part of that message that makes sense. All right, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic interest only. This could also be somebody that you thought was a friend, ended up not being the case, stabbed you in the back, betrayed you somehow. But of course, for some of you guys, it could be someone that you were romantically linked to, and all of this played out. All right, so we'll of course clarify with tarot. We'll grab one from here. Whoops, just one. Ruthless, which can be a very cold, cruel energy. And maybe you feel that that's how this person treated you, that they were ruthless. They were just kind of focused on what it was that they wanted rather than how it would affect you, your feelings, the relationship. You know, it could have been too that they did something very cutting and just very cold, that they were possibly pretending to be one way with you, and in reality, they were another way. All right, so let's grab one from this deck. We have Kindness, which is so interesting. Total opposite energy from ruthless, you know, cold, calculating, cruel, and we've got kind right here. Instant friendship that turns into lasting love. A very generous partner who will always respect you and give you the shirt off their back, will be considerate of your feelings, your wants and needs in the partnership. What I'm getting to for some of you, Cancer, is this could be representing where you've been and the direction of either where you're at right now or where you are going. So if you've dealt with people who treated you this way, where you perhaps experienced trust issues and they betrayed you either through infidelity or just the fact that they weren't to be trusted somehow, they did something shady, and coming through with this ruthless vibe, and then here's somebody that you end up attracting who's the total opposite. You know, very kind-hearted, could have started off as a wonderful friendship and turned into something more. If this hasn't transpired for you quite yet, this could be giving you an indication of what's coming in. Let's grab this one here. Please don't let go. Okay, so interesting. Here's the thing, this is what I'm getting for some of you, that you actually did detach from somebody that didn't treat you right. And so you might have detached, you might have broken up with this person, you stood your ground and maybe finally spoke up, you found your voice and told them, it's like, nope, I'm not putting up with your nonsense. So more than likely you detached and you did let go. And so here they are coming through with that energy, almost to the point of begging you to stay. That type of vibe is what I'm kind of picking up from that. So let's go ahead and grab some clarifying tarot messages here. All right, so take whichever part of these is really jumping out at you, whatever part of that makes sense. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. I'll be using my Luna Tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. I'm also getting, you know, this person that you're thinking about or who ended up hurting you, they could have been a very nice person in the very beginning, you know, an instant friendship, as we can see there. They were perhaps coming forward as a very kind person. But as you guys developed a partnership and a relationship, this came through where they were actually being insincere. So more than likely you detached from this person. All right, let's grab some tarot. Four of Swords, rest and relaxation. Okay, so this is telling us that you took a break from that type of situation. You more than likely decided you were better off being single rather than throwing any more of your energies into that, because what it is that you're looking for is this very happy energy from the Ten of Cups. You know, and as it says in this particular deck, fairy tale ending, happily ever after, you know, the dream and love and romance that you're really wanting to manifest. And somebody who's coming through with that type of energy is unable to make these things happen. And more than likely, they really ended up hurting you, Cancer. So this to me equates to you taking time to focus and heal from having experienced heartbreak, people that disappointed you, and love and romance, which makes sense for me too, why the Two of Swords would be popping up, why we have a stalemate here. So this is an indication that things are not going anywhere between you and this person who's coming through with this very ruthless, cold type energy, because they were pretending to be something with you that they weren't, you know, putting on a front, a facade. They just weren't being real with you. And so this is telling us that things are not moving. It's stuck. It is stuck. Wow. We've got the Queen of Wands coming through. So Divine Feminine, you're coming through with this very fiery energy, whether you represent Cancer or not. You know, typically, of course, Wands representing fire signs, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could certainly have fire in your chart. But if not, this is simply telling us that what you're looking for in love, in romance, in your partnerships is an amazing chemistry. You're looking for the passion in that connection. And if they're not being real with you, then they can't manifest that Ten of Cups. They certainly can't bring forward the type of passion and chemistry that you are deserving of and that you are looking for. Which makes sense too with that Ace of Swords, why more than likely you probably ended up cutting this person out of your life. And now here they are really coming through with that type of vibe where it's like, please, you know, give us another chance. Please don't let go of this connection. But I feel, Cancer, if you resonate with this, more than likely you've already detached. You've already let go of this connection because you know in your heart of hearts you deserve way better than what they were able to offer you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for part one of your reading. If this whole storyline resonates with you, I'd love to see you over on Patreon. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. That's it for now, Cancer. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.